There's often a gap between the life we live and the life we envision for ourselves. It's easy to believe that achieving our goals requires completely changing who we are, becoming someone who's always on top of things, disciplined and driven. Maybe you've tried being that person, putting everything into changing your habits, and it worked for a while, until you found yourself slipping back into the same patterns. That frustration builds, making every attempt feel like just another setback. Real, lasting change is tough, but with the right understanding, it becomes a journey that's not only possible, but rewarding, one small step at a time. Why we fall back into old patterns. As we set out to make changes, our brain often feels like it's working against us. And that's because, in many ways, it is. The brain is wired to keep us safe and comfortable, preferring familiarity over the unknown. When we try to introduce new habits or make big changes, our brain perceives this as a threat and naturally pushes us back into old patterns. It's not that we lack willpower, it's that our brains are designed to conserve energy and avoid anything that feels uncomfortable or risky. Our habits are hardwired through neural pathways, which are like well-worn roads in our brains. Creating a new habit, however, is like carving a new path through a forest. It takes repetition, consistency, and time. This is why small, manageable steps work better than big, sweeping changes. They're less intimidating to our brains, and with each small win, we strengthen those new pathways until the new habits feel as automatic as the old ones. Celebrating the journey, not just the goal. As we work on change, we often overlook the power of celebrating small victories along the way. Research shows that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. This simple practice reinforces the commitment we've made to ourselves and keeps our minds focused on what we're striving for. Celebrating these steps also keeps our motivation high, which is essential for long-term success. Tracking your progress, even on a micro level, has a compounding effect. Each time you acknowledge a small win, you're reinforcing a positive feedback loop in your brain, making it easier to stick with the new habit over time. Becoming 1% better every day. One of the most powerful ideas in personal growth is the concept of 1% improvement each day. This may sound small, but over time, it has a remarkable compounding effect. Imagine if you improved by just 1% each day. At the end of a year, you'd be 37 times better than when you started. Each tiny step, each small win, adds up to a significant transformation over time. The problem, however, is that we tend to underestimate these small actions. But every choice, no matter how small, contributes to a larger outcome over time. Before we continue, I want to share something exciting. If you're feeling inspired to embrace your inner power and create lasting change in your life, my Reinvent Yourself to Become Your Dream Woman course is for you. This 28-day challenge is designed to help you reconnect with yourself, build habits that align with your goals, and step into a version of you that feels confident and radiant. Each day includes a lesson and a practical task to guide you, one small step at a time, toward the life you truly want. If you're ready to invest in yourself and your growth, you'll find the link in the description below. I'd love for you to join me on this journey. The brain's preference for comfort. Did you know that only 2% of people will choose to take the stairs when an escalator is available, even though 100% of them know that taking the stairs is better for their health? This statistic speaks volumes about how our brains are wired. We're naturally inclined to take the more comfortable, convenient option, even when we're aware of the long-term benefits of doing the opposite. It's simply part of our human nature to avoid discomfort whenever possible. But here's where we can leverage this understanding to our advantage. By intentionally adding small moments of activity or discomfort into our daily routines, things that are manageable but effective over time, we train our brains to embrace these small changes. This could mean choosing to take the stairs, standing while you work for a few minutes each hour, or even incorporating small, easy stretches into your routine. These simple acts might feel insignificant, but when done consistently, they create a powerful return on investment over time. Reframing small actions as big wins. Our biggest hurdle is often the way we view these tiny actions. It's easy to dismiss them as too small to matter, but these small daily decisions are the building blocks of our lives. They might not feel like they make a difference on their own, but collectively, they have an enormous impact. So, ask yourself, where can you find those little 1% wins each day? What small choices can you make that, while seemingly minor, will contribute to a healthier, happier, more successful life over time? Small habits, big impact. In many Asian cultures, people traditionally sit on the floor to eat, which naturally involves more movement, particularly getting up and down from the floor. This movement may seem simple, but it helps maintain mobility and strength as they age. It's a reminder that even minor lifestyle habits can have lasting effects on our health and longevity. Similarly, imagine learning just 2 new words in a foreign language each day. By the end of a year, you would know around 730 words, enough to reach a basic conversational level where you can handle everyday situations, express simple needs, and understand common phrases. This consistent practice makes what once seemed like an overwhelming task feel both achievable and rewarding. Starting your day with a glass of water infused with lemon can aid digestion, boost vitamin C intake, and improve skin health by promoting hydration. While doing it once may not have a noticeable impact, committing to this simple daily habit over time supports metabolism, increases energy levels, and can even help with weight management. It's a small action that, when practiced consistently, sets a positive tone for your overall health and well-being. Lasting change doesn't have to feel overwhelming. By taking small, manageable steps and celebrating each little win, we can make progress that feels natural, sustainable, and genuinely rewarding. If you're ready to take this journey to the next level, click the link in the description to join the Reinvent Yourself to Become Your Dream Woman 28-Day Challenge. And since the holiday season is coming up, Reinvent Yourself can also be gifted, perfect for anyone looking to start the new year with a fresh outlook and real tools for self-growth. Celebrate every win, no matter how small, and embrace the journey with love and commitment. When you fall in love with the process, lasting change becomes possible. Stay radiant, trust in your potential, and keep moving forward.